Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Austin Martin, and today I'm going to be talking about, you can see in the title, how I grew my Instagram. Alright, so this is something I get questions on quite often for people who are just starting out, trying to get their Instagram to grow. I know it can be super frustrating because you post every day, you put your hashtags on, you interact with people, you reply to comments, and it just doesn't happen. Instagram just doesn't show your page to people, and I know how frustrating it can be. I'm going to give you my about 5 tips on what I really think helped grow my page. These are things that I haven't really heard anybody else say. These are just things that I've kind of come up with and figured out over the last 2 years. I'm going to give you those tips. They're a little strange maybe. You might have not have heard them elsewhere. I really think that they've helped me, and these are the things that I kind of do every single post or throughout the week. And just make sure that I consistently do it because I really think these are the things that helped my page grow. So, to give a little bit of a background, if you don't know me, like I said, my name's Austin Martin. I run a fitness page on Instagram. My name is austin.mfit. I've been posting for almost exactly 2 years now. My first post was on November 30th of 2018. And when I first started, I was super nervous about this. My now wife suggested that I start a page. And I just started and thought, you know what, I'll post my fitness journey. I'm now up to 214,000 followers, which is absolutely incredible. If you follow me on my page, thank you so much. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. I don't want to take up any more of your time. And here we go. All right. Number one, this is something I've been doing since the first month that I started posting, is posting swipe through posts and pictures and videos, all right? The reason I think this is important rather than posting just one picture at a time is it keeps people on your post for just a little bit longer. And this is something that I think Instagram and the Instagram and Facebook team really value, is how long you can keep somebody on their platform. So if you can make a post and it lets somebody swipe through once, maybe twice, the second swipe is a video, it keeps them on there maybe 5 extra seconds or 10 extra seconds. And Instagram will value that more because you've kept them on and kept them engaged just a little bit longer. Number 2, this one's a little bit off, and this one's a little bit strange, like I said, but always post a location, and I think it's very important to post something specific, and to post something specific to where you actually are. Now, I've noticed on my own posts, if I just post the city that I'm in, so right now I'm in Bristol, if I just post the city and tag the location of Bristol, it doesn't give my post as much engagement as if I tagged the specific gym that I'm training at, or the specific park that the picture was taken in, alright? And this might be not so great for some of you that don't want people to know exactly where you are, right? But I have noticed that if you tell them exactly where the picture was taken, they're going to promote that a little bit more. And maybe it's because people are curious about where that location is. So if I post at this specific gym, people might click on that gym and see, okay, where is this, and zoom out, right? So maybe it's just that extra interaction, not really sure. But I almost always post a specific location. Number 3 is pretty easy, but this one's tough if you're just starting out to be this active on Instagram, but always have multiple stories posted to your page. Okay, so I see a lot of people who are posting and trying to get engagement, they don't post Instagram stories. And this is another thing that I think Instagram just likes. They want you to use their features. They want you to be active and engaged on the platform. And I feel like stories really get people engaged. They get people watching your stuff. And then that will help push your feed posts to the top. And those will engage those better. So, post Instagram stories. Keep them active. And one thing that I think Instagram really enjoys or helps promote your stories is if you post a story with something interactive. So if you post a poll where it says, yes or no, or pick one of these, or answer this quiz, or send me some questions, right? It's just things to get your followers and people on the platform engaged with what you're doing. And Instagram really likes that. They're going to help promote that because, again, it gets people using the platform, staying on there longer, and interacting with your posts. Number 4, this one you probably have heard before, but maybe not, in the sense when you make a post, not only to reply to the comments, but to reply quickly. So one thing I notice is if I make a post and I forget that I did it, and I don't reply to comments, I feel like it doesn't do as well as the ones where I post and then I sit with it for about 10 or 15 minutes and I reply when the comments come in. Being active and engaged right when it goes off to help tell Instagram, hey, I'm here, I'm active, I'm engaged, I'm communicating with these people, and it's going to get people engaged on this particular post. I think if you let it sit, Instagram makes up its mind quickly whether or not it's going to promote this post or not. I can usually tell from my posts within the first 10 minutes whether or not it's going to do well or not, right? So whether or not it's going to be shown to people on the hashtag page or the explore page or to people on my own feed, I can usually tell pretty quickly if it's going to do well or not. And that doesn't really change after the first 15 minutes. So Instagram makes up its mind early. So you should be there right when you post, engage with the first 5, 10, 15 minutes, reply to some comments, be active. And then after that, I haven't really noticed that it's that important, but also it's really hard to just be there for hours replying to comments, right? Okay, and number 5, I think you've probably heard this one a lot, but just be authentic, be yourself. There's millions of people on Instagram. I think there's 1 billion active or signed up people on Instagram. There's a lot of people on there. Be yourself. It's going to be a whole lot more enjoyable if you just do what you do. Be yourself, say what you want to say, and people are going to follow you for that. So just be yourself. Everybody is not going to like you, and that's honestly not the point. If everybody liked everybody, then we'd all have millions and millions of followers. The truth is, it's just not going to happen. So be what you can be to the people who want to follow you. Be true to yourself, and that's going to make the whole experience much easier, much more fun, much more enjoyable. Post fun content on your stories. Talk with your audience. Just have a good time. Don't stress too much. I know when I first started, I was so worried about the first post I made and the first story I made. I actually didn't talk on my story for the first year, I think. I think I was on Instagram for an entire year before I let any of my followers hear my voice. And at this point, I had 40,000 followers already. And I finally spoke, and I was just so nervous. It's just such a strange thing to just speak to people that you don't know, right? Be yourself. Just be authentic. That's really it, right? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Hopefully it was helpful. I know these aren't the usual tips that you might see, but that's kind of my purpose of making this video. These are the things that I've come up with over the last 2 years, developing my own page, figuring these things out, doing these things with each and every post, all right? Honestly, I don't know if this is why my page grew. Most of the time, I just attribute it to luck. The Instagram algorithm is a beast that nobody understands. I don't even think the people at Facebook and Instagram understand what's going on with that algorithm. But hopefully these tips can help. Try them out, see if they boost your engagement. Who knows? But keep posting, be on there every day, be active, do what you can, and I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm currently trying to bust the YouTube algorithm, which I have not yet figured out, but hopefully this video will help. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.